5 Facts about lobsters. Lobsters are a family of large marine crustaceans. Lobsters have long bodies with muscular tails, and live in crevices or burrows on the seafloor. Lobsters aren't red. They turn red when cooked, but in nature they can be green or yellow or even bright blue. Most commonly, lobsters are a dark greenish-brown, and the more unique colors are the result of a genetic mutation that causes a color of pigment to be missing. When a lobster is cooked, only the red pigments in the shell can withstand the heat, resulting in the bright red shell most people are familiar with. Only albino, or white lobsters retain their natural color after they are cooked because their shell does not contain any color pigments. Each lobster has 2 different claws, a larger crusher claw and a smaller pincher claw. The crusher claw has a ridged edge that resembles molars and is used to break up hard foods such as clams and crabs. The pincher claw, or ripper claw, is used to tear apart softer prey such as worms or fish. These claws can be on different sides of a lobster's body, as the crusher claw is always on the lobster's dominant side. If a lobster loses a claw, antenna or leg, it is able to grow it back. However, it typically takes about 5 years for a lobster to regenerate a claw that is the same size as the one it lost. Lobsters that are missing a claw are referred to in the industry as cull. Lobsters smell with their legs. Lobsters use small chemosensory hairs on their legs and feet to identify their food. This is particularly useful for small creatures or food that is dissolved into the water. Lobsters also use the antennae on the front of their heads to smell food that is further away. Combined, these features make their sense of smell so precise. Lobsters use their excellent sense of smell to locate their prey. Members of the lobster species have poor vision. They probably don't see objects but can detect motion in dim light in the depths of the sea. They may be blind in bright light. Lobsters do not have teeth, but instead have a structure called a gastric mill, that is located in their digestive tract. The gastric mill has 3 grinding surfaces that break down food as it moves from the lobster's mouth to its stomach. A lobster's stomach is located right behind their eyes and is about the size of a walnut. Lobsters were once considered the poor man's chicken. In colonial times, it was fed to pigs and goats and only eaten by paupers. Unlike humans and other mammals whose blood is red, lobsters have clear blood. When cooked, their blood oozes out of the lobster meat, producing a thick opaque white substance. You can see this jelly-like substance along the inside of the shell when you crack it open. Lobsters live on the ocean floor. Smaller lobsters typically live in rocky habitats or seaweed where they can find protection and food. Larger lobsters may explore further offshore in coastal habitats. Most lobsters do not migrate, and will only travel about a mile. Some larger lobsters that live in deeper waters are known to migrate closer to the shore in summer. Lobsters typically dine on fresh foods such as clams, crabs, snails, mussels, sea urchins and small fish. However, when these food sources are not available or are scarce, they will also eat other lobsters. Lobster has been eaten by humans since the prehistoric period. Lobster continued to be eaten as both a delicacy and a general staple food among coastal communities until the late 17th century. From the late 17th century onward, developments in fishing, transportation, and cooking technology allowed for lobster to more easily make its way inland, and the variety of dishes involving lobster and cooking techniques used with the ingredient expanded. Lobster is commonly served boiled or steamed in the shell. Diners crack the shell with lobster crackers and fish out the meat with lobster picks. The meat is often eaten with melted butter and lemon juice. Lobster is also used in soup, bisque, lobster rolls, capon magro, and dishes such as lobster Newburg and lobster thermidor. Lobster is healthy for most diets, providing a good source of essential nutrients and protein. Lobster is a good source of phosphorus, which supports kidney function. It also provides more than 10% of your daily requirement for magnesium in a 3-ounce serving. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe our channel.